I want you to close your eyes for a second.
Just for a second.
Yeah, just a second. Imagine you are standing on a stage. It is huge. The lights are blindingly bright, and they are shining right in your face.
Oh, wow.
You can't see the back of the room, but you can hear it. Thousands of people are screaming your name. They know every single word to the song you are about to play.
That is intense.
It really is. Does that sound scary?
Or does it sound like a dream come true? Maybe your dream is a little bit smaller.
Like what?
Like maybe you just want to sing in the shower without your family banging on the door telling you to be quiet.
Right, exactly. We all know that feeling.
We do. Do you play an instrument? Do you hum a little tune while you cook dinner? Music is everywhere, connects us. And today, we are going to tell a story about exactly that.
I am really looking forward to this.
Me too. Welcome back to Englopod, the podcast where you build confidence and shape your future.
Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. And today is going to be a little bit different than our usual sessions. Yeah, a lot more relaxed.
Exactly. Very relaxed. We are not just giving you a list of words today. We are going to tell a story.
That is right. Today, we are following the life of a character named Alex. It is a journey from a small, quiet bedroom with an old guitar all the way to a massive global stage. We call it Alex's musical journey.
And this story, it is the perfect vehicle for us. Why? Because it is completely full of useful expressions. If you want to talk about music with your friends, or if you want to talk about success and following your dreams, you really need the words in this story.
Absolutely. So, here's our mission for today. I'm going to tell you the story of Alex. I will be the storyteller.
And I will be your guide. As we move through Alex's life, we will encounter some specific important words. When we hear a difficult word or a special phrase, we will pause.
Yes. Just stop right there.
Right. We will stop the story for a minute to really look at that word. I will explain what it means in simple English.
And then we will put it into practice. We want you to use these words. We want you to feel comfortable saying them out loud. So are you ready to meet Alex?
I know I am ready. Let's begin.
Great. Let's go back in time. Let's look at Alex as a child. This is part 1, the natural talent.
Setting the scene.
Right. So Alex was not a normal child. Well, Alex liked games and food just like other children.
Of course.
But there was something different. Alex had always been musically gifted. Even as a very small child, Alex could pick up an instrument and make it sound good. Alex could read sheet music perfectly. Most afternoons, after school, Alex would sit in the bedroom and strum a guitar. Alex spent hours experimenting with different upbeat tempos and melodies.
Okay, let's pause right there.
Good idea.
That is a really great start to the story. But there are some very interesting concepts in that first paragraph. Did you catch them?
I think I heard 4 really important ones. The first one was about Alex's talent. I said Alex was musically gifted.
Yes, musically gifted. This is a strong phrase. And it is a very interesting idea. The word gifted comes from the word gift, like a present you get for your birthday.
So it means the talent is like a free present.
In a way, yeah. It means you have a natural ability. You're naturally talented. You didn't buy it. You didn't work for it at first. You were just born with it.
So it is not something you learned in a classroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about your own life or your friends. Some people are just very good at math, right?
Yeah. Not me, but some people.
Right. They don't have to study hard. They just look at the numbers and they understand them. We would say they're mathematically gifted.
Or sports.
Mm.
I have a friend who never practices, but he runs faster than everyone else on the field.
Exactly. He is athletically gifted.
Yeah.
So in our story, Alex was born good at music. It was easy for Alex. Alex was musically gifted.
That must be nice. I feel like I have to work very hard to be good at anything.
Well, most of us do. Being gifted is rare.
Yeah.
Now, the next term you mentioned is a noun. You said Alex could read sheet music.
Yes. Alex could read sheet music.
This is very specific. When you buy a book, you see words, letters making sentences. But when a musician wants to read a song, they look at sheet music. It is paper with lines and black dots on it.
It always looks like a secret code to me.
It really is a code. It is a special language. The black dots tell the musician exactly what to play.
So the dots tell you if the note is, like, high or low.
Yes, high or low. They also tell you how long to hold the note. Musicians read sheet music just like you are reading a book right now. It is the instructions for the song.
That is such a great skill. I cannot read sheet music at all. I just see a bunch of dots.
It takes a lot of practice, that's for sure. Now, let's look at the action Alex was doing in the bedroom. You said Alex would strum a guitar.
Strum. That is a really fun word to say. Strum.
It is a great verb. It is an action word. To strum means to brush the strings of the guitar. You use your hand or maybe a small piece of plastic, and you move your hand up and down over the strings.
Is it the same as hitting the guitar?
No, absolutely not. Hitting is aggressive. Imagine you are banging on a drum. Bang, bang, bang. That is hitting.
Right, that would break the guitar.
Exactly. Strumming is smoother. It is a sweeping motion. You brush the strings gently.
Kind of like using a broom to sweep the floor.
That is a perfect example. A sweeping motion. It makes a beautiful, full sound. You generally only strum stringed instruments like a guitar or a ukulele. You cannot strum a piano.
I see. It sounds very relaxing just sitting there strumming.
It is relaxing. And finally, you talked about the speed of the music. You said Alex like upbeat tempos.
Upbeat tempos.
Let's break this into two parts. First, tempo. Tempo simply means the speed of the music. Is it fast? Is it slow? That is the tempo.
Okay, that makes sense. And what about upbeat?
Upbeat describes the mood and the speed together. An upbeat tempo is fast and lively. It is a happy sound.
Can you give us a real-life example?
Sure. Think about a sad song that makes you want to cry. It is usually slow, right?
Yeah, very.
So that is not upbeat. Now think about a song that makes you want to dance at a party. It is fast. It has energy. That is an upbeat tempo.
Perfect. So we have a very clear picture now. We had a musically gifted child reading sheet music and strumming a guitar to upbeat tempos.
Now, listener, it is your turn. We need to practice these words so they stick in your brain. I want you to say this phrase out loud wherever you are. Are you ready? Repeat after me. Musically gifted.
Don't be shy. Say it again. Musically gifted.
Good job. Now, I have a question for you and the listener.
Go ahead.
Do you know anyone who is musically gifted?
Let me think. Actually, yeah. My cousin, he can sit at a piano and just play any song he hears on the radio. He never took lessons. He just does it. He is definitely musically gifted.
Yeah.
What about you, listener? Do you know anyone who is musically gifted? Take a moment. Think of a friend or a family member.
Or maybe it is you.
Maybe. Okay, let's continue with the story. Now that we understand these words, I'm going to read that part of the story again. Listen closely for the key words we just discussed.
Listen for musically gifted, sheet music, strum, and upbeat tempos.
Here we go. Alex had always been musically gifted. Even as a child, Alex could read sheet music perfectly. Most afternoons, Alex would strum a guitar, experimenting with different upbeat tempos and melodies.
It makes much more sense now, doesn't it?
It really does. It paints a picture of a happy, talented kid. But kids grow up, and Alex grew up too. Let's move to part two, creating the sound. This is Alex's adolescence, the teenage years.
This is when things usually get creative. This is when Alex stops copying others and starts making something entirely new.
Exactly. As Alex grew older, it wasn't enough to just play other people's songs. Alex began to compose music. Alex started to write song lyrics that expressed feelings, stories, and dreams. Friends loved the catchy tunes and often joined in.
Okay, let's stop there. Alex is becoming a real artist now. Let's look at the new vocabulary here. First, you said Alex began to compose music.
Compose music. Sounds very formal, like someone in a suit.
It can be formal, but it really just means to create or to write music. If you play a song by Mozart or Taylor Swift, you are performing. You are playing. But if you make a brand new song that nobody has ever heard before, you are composing.
So you are the creator. You are the inventor.
Yes. You are the builder. You build the melody, the rhythm, and the notes. You compose the piece.
And part of composing is writing the words. I mentioned song lyrics.
Song lyrics. This is a very common term. Lyrics are simply the words of a song.
Just the words, not the piano part.
Just the words. The music is the melody. The words you sing are the lyrics.
I do this all the time. If I hear a song on the radio and I don't understand what the singer is saying, I go to the internet and search for song lyrics.
Right, because the lyrics tell the story of the song.
Now, I also said Alex's friends love the catchy tunes.
Catchy tunes. This is a great expression. A tune is just a simple, everyday word for a song or a melody. But what does catchy mean?
Well, think about a ball. You catch a ball with your hands.
Exactly. A catchy tune catches your brain, it grabs your attention, and it won't let go.
Oh, I know this feeling so well. It is when a song gets stuck in your head, right?
Exactly. You hear a song in the morning while you are making coffee, and then at night when you are trying to sleep, you are still humming it. You just cannot stop singing it. That means the song is catchy. It is very easy to remember.
Pop music is usually very catchy. Commercials on television use catchy tunes so you remember their product.
Yes, that is a whole goal, to be catchy.
Now, I have a funny part of the story coming up. It is about Alex's friends. They loved Alex's music, so they would sing along. But, and I have to be honest here, some of them were terrible singers.
Oh no, that can be really painful to listen to.
Let me read this part. Friends often joined in to sing along, even if some were completely tone deaf or sang off-key.
Ah, this is funny. We have three great expressions here that you will hear all the time in English. First, sing along. This is a phrasal verb. It means to join in singing with the artist. The artist is singing and you sing with them. You sing along.
Like in a car. When the radio is on, I sing along. I can't help it.
Exactly. But, as you said, some people are tone deaf.
Tone deaf. This sounds like a medical condition. Is it a disease?
No, no, it's not a disease. It is just an expression we use. A tone is a musical note. Deaf means you cannot hear. So if you are tone deaf, it means you cannot hear the difference between musical notes. You cannot hear if a note is high or if it is low.
So if I ask a tone-deaf person to sing a high note, they might sing a low note.
Yes. And the worst part is they won't even know they're wrong. They think they sound great.
That leads to the next word, off-key.
Yes, off key. If you are tone deaf, you will probably sing off key. Key refers to the correct set of notes for a song. Imagine a train track. If the train is on the track, you are okay. If you are off the track, there is a problem. You are off key, you are singing the wrong notes.
So it sounds bad.
It sounds very unpleasant. Imagine a beautiful violin and then imagine a cat screaming. The cat is off key.
Poor Alex. Alex is trying to compose music and write beautiful lyrics, and the friends are just screaming off key.
But they are having fun. That is why they sing along. Music is about community, not just about being perfect.
That is very true.
Mm.
Okay, let's practice. Listener, I want you to think for a second. What is your favorite catchy tune right now? What is a song that is stuck in your head today?
For me, it is a rock song. I cannot stop humming it. What about you?
For me, it is actually a children's song. My niece sings it all the time. It is very catchy, but also a little bit annoying.
Now, listener, let's practice a sentence together. This is a funny sentence. It is about being brave. Repeat after me. I like to sing along even if I am off key.
That is a very brave sentence. Say it again, live and proud. I like to sing along even if I am off key.
Excellent. Confidence is key.
Okay, moving on with the story. Alex is growing up fast. The bedroom is too small for the music now. It is time for part 3, the first performances. This is the early career.
Alex finally steps out into the real world. This is scary.
Yes, very scary. Encouraged by those early fans, even the tone-deaf ones, Alex started to play gigs at local cafes. These performances quickly built a sizable following who recorded live the shows on their phones.
Okay, this is the start of the professional life. The first phrase is very common for musicians. Play gigs.
Play gigs. That is a funny word. Gigs.
A gig is a job, but we usually use it for musicians, comedians, or performers. It is a single performance. If you play at a coffee shop on Friday night, that is a gig. If you play at a wedding on Saturday, that is another gig.
Is a gig a big concert in a huge stadium?
It can be, but usually when we say gig, we mean smaller, more informal shows. A band might say, hey, we have a gig at a bar tonight. It sounds cool and casual.
I see. So Alex started to play gigs. And because the music was good, Alex got a sizable following.
Sizable following. Let's look at sizable first. It comes from the word size. It means big, large. And a following is a group of followers.
Like on social media, like Instagram or video apps.
Yes, exactly like that. The people who watch you, listen to you, and support you,
Yeah.
they are your following. If you have a sizable following, you have a lot of fans.
And what did these fans do with the gigs? They recorded live.
Recorded live. To record means to use a phone or a camera to keep the video or the audio. But live is the important word here.
Wait, we pronounce it live like I feel alive? Not live like I live in a house.
Correct pronunciation. Good catch. When we talk about a performance happening in front of people, we say live. It means it is happening right now in front of an audience.
So a studio recording is quiet and perfect, But a live recording has background noise.
Yes. In a live recording, you can hear people clapping, you can hear cheering, you can hear the atmosphere of the room. It feels real.
So the fans use their phones to record Alex live at the gigs.
Exactly. And this is how word spreads. People share those videos.
Let's review that progression. It is a logical, step-by-step ladder. First, you practice at home, then you play gigs, then you get a sizable following.
It is the classic ladder of success for an artist.
Listener, I want you to practice the word for the job. Say it 3 times slowly. Play gigs. Play gigs. Play gigs.
Very good. It is a fun word to say, isn't it?
And now Alex has fans. Alex has gigs. What comes next? Part 4. The breakthrough. This is the big success.
This is the really exciting part. This is when the hobby becomes a real career.
After months of practice and playing gigs, Alex recorded their debut album. One remix track from the album became a massive hit.
Wow, things are moving fast for Alex now. Let's look at debut album.
Debut. This is a tricky word to say. When I look at the spelling, it looks like debut.
Please do not say debut. The T at the end is completely silent. We say debut. Debut.
What does debut actually mean?
Debut means the first appearance, the first time something is shown to the public. So a debut album is the very first collection of songs an artist ever releases.
It must be a very important moment for an artist.
It is the most important moment. It introduces you to the whole world. It says, hello, I am here, and this is my music.
And on this album, there was a remix track.
Remixed track. A track is just another word for a song on an album. Track number 1, track number 2. But remixed means changed.
How is it changed?
Usually, a producer takes the original song and adds new sounds to it. Imagine you are cooking soup. You have a basic recipe, but then a chef comes in and adds more spice or changes the vegetables completely. They remix the soup.
So in music, maybe they make the drums louder or make the whole song faster.
Exactly. Maybe they make the tempo faster so people can dance to it in a club. They mix the sounds again. They remix it.
I hear remixes on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
The original song is slow and sad, but the remix is fast and happy.
Exactly. And for Alex, this remix became a massive hit.
Massive hit. Massive means very, very big. Huge. Like a mountain.
And a hit in the music world is a popular song, a song that is number 1 on the charts, a song that everyone knows.
And not just a normal popular song, but a massive hit. It is everywhere.
It is playing in shops, in cars, in clubs, and restaurants. You simply cannot escape a massive hit.
That is the ultimate dream. Listener, I want you to use your imagination for a second. Imagine you are a famous singer. You just released your debut album. What is it called?
Oh, that is a really good question. What would your debut album be called?
I think I would call mine Coffee and Sunshine. Because that is what I like. It would be a very happy album.
That sounds nice. I would buy a copy of that.
What about you? What is your album called?
Mine would be called The Guide. Very serious, very instructive.
Very appropriate for you. Listener, whisper the name of your debut album to yourself right now. Visualize your success.
Visualization is a powerful tool.
Now that Alex has a massive hit, life changes completely. Alex is not playing in small coffee shops anymore. We are in part 5, Life on the Road.
The world gets much bigger.
With this new success, Alex decided to go on tour. Alex played a variety of music. There was contemporary music, classical music, instrumental music, and rock music. Some songs were part of a solo album, while others appeared in a compilation album.
There is a lot of vocabulary here about styles and formats. Let's start with the lifestyle itself. Alex decided to go on tour.
Go on tour. That sounds adventurous.
To tour means to travel for work. Musicians go on tour. They get on a big bus or an airplane. They play a show in Paris tonight. Then they travel immediately. Tomorrow night, they play in London. The next night, Tokyo.
It sounds exhausting.
It really is. Sleeping on a moving bus, waking up in a new city every single day, eating strange food at midnight. That is life when you go on tour.
Now, let's talk about the types of music Alex played. We call these categories genres. The first genre was contemporary music.
Contemporary, this is a long word. Contemporary. It simply means modern. It is what is happening right now. The music you hear on the pop radio today is contemporary music.
Okay. Then we have classical music.
This is the exact opposite. Classical music is old and traditional. Think of big orchestras, violins, pianos, flutes. Think of famous composers from history like Beethoven or Mozart. That is classical music.
Then instrumental music.
We talked about lyrics earlier. Instrumental music has no lyrics at all. No singing. It is just the instruments playing, just the guitars or the pianos. It is very good for studying or reading.
And finally, rock music.
Rock music, loud drums, electric guitars, strong, heavy beats, lots of energy. It is loud and powerful.
I love rock music.
Me too. Now, the story mentioned Alex had different types of albums. The first is a solo album.
Solo means alone. Yeah.
Yes. Think of someone doing something by themselves. A solo album is an album by one artist. It is Alex's album. Just Alex, nobody else.
And the other one was compilation album.
Compilation. This comes from the word compile, which means to collect or gather things together in one place. A compilation album is a collection. Maybe it has songs from many different artists on one CD. Or maybe it is a greatest hits album with an artist's best songs from different years.
So it's a mixture of things.
Yes, a mixture.
Okay, practice time. Listener, I am going to list the musical genres again. I want you to listen carefully and choose one. Which one do you prefer to listen to? Contemporary music, the modern stuff, classical music, the violins and orchestras, instrumental music, no singing, rock music, electric guitars.
Which one did you pick?
I picked rock music today. I have lots of energy. What about you?
I think I'm in the mood for instrumental music, something calm to help me think clearly.
Nice choice. Now we are reaching the end of Alex's story, part 6, the industry and reality.
Because it's not always easy, is it? Success is hard work.
No, it's not easy. Alex learned a lot. Alex learned how to record and release songs professionally. Every small success, including a big break, brought Alex closer to their dream in the music industry.
Let's unpack these business terms. First, record and release.
Well, we know record, it means to make the audio.
Yes. You go into a quiet studio, you sing into a microphone, you record the song, but then you have to release it. To release means to let go, to set something free.
Like releasing a bird from a cage.
Exactly like that. In music, it means to give the song to the public. You put it on Spotify or Apple Music, or you sell the physical CD. You release it to the world.
You cannot be famous if you just record in secret. You must release.
Exactly. Now, the story mentioned a big break.
Big break. Is something broken? Did Alex break a leg on stage?
No, no, nothing is broken. In this context, a break is a chance, a lucky opportunity. A big break is that one major moment that changes your life forever.
Like winning the lottery or just luck.
Yes, it's a mix of luck and preparation. Maybe a famous producer happens to hear your song at a small gig. Maybe someone asks you to perform on a famous television show. That one moment is your big break.
And all of this happens inside the music industry.
The music industry, this phrase describes the whole business. It is not just about the art and the feelings. It is about money, contracts, selling albums, managers, and agents. It is a huge, complex machine. It is the industry.
Now, Alex had a big break in the industry, but Alex is still human. I want to tell you about a mistake Alex made.
Mistakes are important. We learn the most from our mistakes.
One night, while on tour, Alex was singing a very quiet acoustic song. It was very emotional. The crowd was silent, and Alex accidentally sang off key.
Oh no, in front of everyone.
Yes, the note was completely wrong. It sounded bad, but did it matter?
Did the fans get angry? Did they ask for their money back and leave?
No, they laughed. Alex laughed too. They all remembered that even if you are tone deaf or if you make a mistake and sing off key, music is about feeling. It is about heart and connection. It doesn't have to be perfect.
That is a beautiful lesson. Perfection is not necessary. Connection is what is necessary.
Exactly. Listener, let's reflect on the phrase big break. Think about your own life. Have you ever had a big break?
Maybe it wasn't in music at all. Maybe it was getting a new job, or meeting a special person, or finally moving to a new city.
That moment that changed everything for you. That was your big break.
It is really nice to look back and remember those moments.
We have covered so much of Alex's life today. We went from the childhood bedroom all the way to the stadium. Now it is time to test your memory.
Uh-oh. It is quiz time.
Don't worry, it will be fun and easy.
Yeah.
I will ask a question. You, the listener, try to answer out loud before our expert tells you the correct word. Are you ready?
I am ready to help.
Question 1. Alex reads music from a special paper with lines and dots. What do we call that paper?
Think about the word for a piece of paper.
The answer is sheet music. Did you get it?
Sheet music. Very good.
Question 2. If your friend cannot hear the correct notes and sings very badly, we say they are, what? It is a compound word. Tone something.
They cannot hear the tone.
The answer is tone deaf.
They are tone deaf.
Question 3. What is the specific verb for brushing the strings of a guitar with your hand? Remember, not hitting, brushing smoothly.
It starts with an S.
The answer is strum.
Strum the guitar.
Question 4. This one is about albums. What do we call Alex's first album? The very first one released to the public.
Debut.
The answer is debut album.
A debut.
Last one. Question 5. What do we call the actual words of a song?
Just the words, not the melody.
The answer is lyrics.
Song lyrics.
How did you do? Did you get 5 out of 5?
Even if you only got 1 or 2 correct, that is perfectly okay. You are learning and building confidence.
Let's summarize Alex's journey one last time. It is amazing to see how all these new words fit together in one story.
Let's do it.
Alex started by strumming a guitar and reading sheet music. Alex was musically gifted. Alex wrote catchy tunes and beautiful lyrics. Even though friends sang off-key, Alex kept going. Alex played gigs, built a sizable following, and waited for a big break. Finally, Alex released a debut album, had a massive hit, and succeeded in the music industry.
What an amazing journey. And remember, listener, Alex succeeded because of perseverance. Alex kept going after mistakes. It was not just because Alex was musically gifted, it was the hard work.
That is the most important lesson of all. Talent is good, but hard work is better.
I highly encourage you to listen to this story again. Pause it, repeat the words out loud, practice your pronunciation.
Thanks for joining us on Inglopod. Keep practicing and shape your future.
Goodbye, everyone.